Hi, this is Dan Gust. I'm here to talk about the debate on whether or not customer loyalty is something that has to be earned every time, or if it's something that companies can count on to uh, carry them through. Personally, I think it's a mixture of both because customer loyalty goes a long way. The longer you have a relationship with a business, the more often you're likely to forgive the one or two offs. If you go to a restaurant and maybe the service is bad that day, but you've been going to that restaurant for 3 or 4 years, you're likely to forgive the bad service and be like, well, maybe the server just had a bad day. However, if companies start relying on the forgiveness of their patrons and stop putting forth the effort to win new patrons and win their loyalty, then eventually that one or two off becomes the status quo. And that is the worst thing, is when you sit there and you look back and say, well, I used to love going to Longhorn Steakhouse. It was the best food, it was great service, and then the last 4 times I went there, the food was not the best, the service was horrible, it was loud, and it was way too dark. I'm never going back there again. And I can tell you, moving down to Florida from Maryland, all of the chain restaurants that we had up in Maryland where the food was great, the service was on point. We moved down here to Florida, the food lost its quality, it didn't have as much flavor, and most of the service at the chain restaurants down here are from college kids that don't seem to really care to put forth the effort to make sure that every customer is happy with their meals. So it's a double-edged sword. I would say it's a little bit of both, but leaning more towards customer loyalty because I did give the different restaurants 2 or 3 tries before I gave up and said, never mind, they're not worth my money anymore. So that's where I stand on customer loyalty. Thank you.